bred for exportation, now rebranded for national consumption. These cattle were originally slated to go into the U.S. market until the United States banned Mexican livestock nearly 2 months ago amid concerns over the spread of screwworm, a parasite that can devastate cattle herds. Now, welcome news for local ranchers. The ban has been lifted. In a statement, USDA Secretary Brooke Rowland said progress had been made after extensive collaboration between both sides. But over recent weeks, the import ban has crippled the local economy here, which is largely dependent on the cattle industry. Ranchers were forced to turn to the national market at nearly half the price. With over 500,000 head of cattle sent from Chihuahua to the U.S. every year, the industry represents nearly $1 billion for Mexican ranchers in this state alone. Cattle contract screwworm when infected flies lay eggs on an open wound. The worm then burrows into the skin, killing livestock within weeks.
This plague has been advancing from South America. We've been telling federal authorities for years that illegal cattle are entering through the southern border, and we've been ignored.
So far, all cases of this parasite have been detected in southern Mexico, hundreds of miles from the U.S. border.
Once they arrive here, workers check these cattle's paperwork. They check their ear tags to make sure they're here legally. But perhaps more importantly, they do thorough physical checks to make sure they have no sign of infection or any wounds that could mean the presence of this plague.
The bigger ranchers could afford to ride out the Trump administration's ban, but small-scale ranchers didn't have that luxury. 70-year-old Manuel Borunda has been tending these fields since before he was old enough to read and write. For the last few months, he's been prepping these calves to be sold for exportation to the U.S.
We get 4 or 5 calves ready, and then we'll sell them to exporters. With that money, we're able to buy food for the remaining animals and also for our family.
The challenges have been worsened by an extreme and prolonged drought in this desert region, which has seen the price of feeding a herd double in recent years. Reliant on every single calf he sells, Manuel's business is precarious enough already. Another U.S. ban, and he says he won't survive the year. Julia Galiano, Al Jazeera, Chihuahua, Mexico.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.